Well, heading to college also means learning how to manage money. Josh Baker with Bank on Northeast Florida joins us with some tips on how you can help students to be stronger for their financial future. First of all, good morning, Josh. Thanks for
Good
joining us.
morning. Yeah, awesome to be here. Thank you.
Well, when it comes to talking money and kids and opening up credit cards and checking accounts, it's very important to keep these kids focused as they head to college because they call it free money when they get those credit cards.
Oh, they certainly do. And, you got to be on the lookout for that, and especially in that age range,
Yeah.
right? Don't do anything you wouldn't want to do, right? Don't set yourself up for something you can't afford,
Yeah.
right? We just had that conversation. But definitely Bank On is everything that comes with making safe and affordable banking products, right? So that goes with checking accounts, credit cards, and everything else. And our website, bankonnortheastfl.com, you're going to see a lot of tips and tricks. There's testimonials, and all of our partners are on there as well.
Yeah. So when it comes to picking the right things and for students, because the first week is, of course, syllabus week, but things come. We talked about it off camera. Sometimes these banks just send the kids the credit cards.
Yep.
What should parents start to tell their children to do as they're going and heading to college?
Well, really think about what works for them, right? What's something that, accessibility, right? Are you going to open up an account? I know a lot of banks have ATMs on those college campuses, right? So that's accessible, right? And then you're looking at fees. We don't need college students getting fees on their checking
No.
accounts. We don't, that's just one thing that there's products out there that eliminate that. So we want to promote that and let that be known. And especially with credit too. It's great to start credit at a young age, but definitely have that conversation with your parents to be like, hey, do you have that $1,000 right now? Because Capital One or some other organization might send you a credit card and here's a $1,000 limit.
Yeah.
And that's where you can get into trouble.
So when it comes to Bank on America, or Bank On, I should say, Northeast Florida, but you also serve a lot of people outside of Northeast Florida too. Why is this beneficial? Why should parents start to look into Bank on Northeast
Florida? Yeah, so Bank on Northeast Florida is just one coalition. So the coalition's all throughout the whole entire country. It's through the CFE Fund, which is the Cities for Financial Empowerment Fund, which is in New York City. So all throughout the whole entire country, there's all types of different coalitions, right? So we're in Northeast Florida. So our goal is to get Northeast Florida residents access to safe and affordable banking products. So that goes with credit cards, savings accounts, checking accounts, everything under the sun.
Yeah. How important is it for those students to have those checking accounts when they go off to college?
It's so important, right? Your money is your money, especially in college. I remember when I was back in college.
$10, $20, $50.
Every dollar mattered, right? And that $50 I might have got from my parents, that really helped.
Yeah.
So when you're on a budget like that, it's important that you're not getting those fees, and it's important that you have that access to your money, and you're not going somewhere to cash a check and they're charging you a fee, right?
Yeah.
It's so important.
Well, also, how can banking habits help students build wealth after college as well?
Well, those banking habits, right? Getting in with the Bank On certified account, maybe you go through college and then what's the next step, right? Are you going to buy a car, or, where are you going to go into your career? Are you going to move cities? That's a big deal. So there's all those options. And then once you get that, that flow into that process, then you're on your way to home ownership, then you're on your way to generational wealth.
Do students typically see you all on campus? Or how do you reach out?
We do events.
Yeah.
Edward Waters, we've done some events down there. But mainly our website is our go-to. It's going to have all of our partners on there. Every one of our partners, our financial institutions, our local nonprofits that we work with, the local government organizations, so everything.
Yeah. What are some of the things that students can take advantage of now? So they're heading off to college. I know that there's certain students start on Monday. I know a few more colleges start next week. What are some of the things that they can do now to prepare?
Well, it's the best time of year, right? But I would say some of the things, look at your budget, right? What can you spend monthly? What can you spend weekly? Depending on what process you're in. Are you a senior in college? Do you have rent? Or are you staying on campus? Or there's a lot of different ways. So it's really just using your situation to find your budget, to find the right checking or banking product that you can use to continue to move forward and not be in a sticky situation where, hey, my card declined. Yeah, you don't want to be in those situations. So it's about, teaching those good habits at a young age.
Now, you get a chance to hear the stories firsthand. What is it that people say benefits them the most when it comes to Bank on Northeast Florida?
So a lot of the college students nowadays, it's all about like Chime, Cash App, all of those, or those are good, right? Those things, if I wanted to send you money right now, I could easily do that,
And
right?
you can.
Well, I mean, it goes both ways here too,
Not mine. Mine just only works one way.
But I would say the biggest thing is to set yourself up, right? Especially like look at the accounts, and no one reads their disclosures when they open up a checking account.
Yeah.
They just get it, they get their debit card, and the next thing you know here. And then, if you don't have a $500 deposit coming in, you might be getting a $25 fee.
Yeah.
Right? And that $25 is, especially in college, that could be lunch, that could be anything else.
You're right.
And especially the mobile app too. Like what works for you on the mobile app. Everything is technology nowadays, So if your mobile app works and you're able to send money, Zelle is a product that a lot of banks use that makes it easy to transfer. So a lot of that, but fees, your mobile app, the accessibility of it all matters more than you think. And then you don't want to be in that spot and go from there. So yeah.
All right. Well, Josh Baker, if anyone's interested in learning a little bit more about Bank on Northeast Florida, how do they go about finding you?
Definitely go to bankonnortheastfl.com.
Okay.
You'll see all of our partners on there and everything else, but also Wealth Watchers. So Wealth Watchers is the organization that runs Bank On here in Jacksonville. So definitely reach out to us and reach out to me, and we're here to help. And get me out to an event. I'd love that.
All right, Josh, thank you so much. And, I got to look for my phone to see if that Zelle went through or the.
Yeah, we can go check on that right now. Yeah.
All right, we'll check after the break.